Hi everyone, welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be talking all about food combining. If you're someone who is serious about their health and you understand the importance of your digestion in relation to achieving optimal health, then this video is definitely for you. Food combining is a practice that I have been incorporating into my life for over 4 years now, and it has dramatically helped me to improve my digestion and my health. If you've never heard about food combining before, this can feel a little different and overwhelming, but please don't stress. Once you start to incorporate this habit into your life on a regular basis, it becomes like second nature, just like any other habit, and you don't have to think about it anymore. Maybe you have heard about it and you've tried it a few times, maybe once, and then you've forgotten about it. But I can assure you that this is something that you definitely want to incorporate consistently into your life. So I want to make it clear that these aren't some strict rules that if you break once in a while, you're going to suffer forever. If you do that, it's okay. I do that once in a while as well. The aim is to understand and cultivate awareness about what foods you're combining and incorporating these guidelines at least 90% of the time so that you can achieve the best digestion and health that you deserve. Food combining is the practice of eating meals with ingredients which are symbiotic and digest better together than others. Different types of foods digest at different rates and with different digestive enzymes. Some foods digest better in an acidic environment, whereas some digest better in an alkaline environment. Eating foods which combine better together help by preventing you causing traffic jams in your digestive tract and ensures optimal digestion so that you can absorb the most nutrients out of the foods that you're eating, achieve maximum wellness, and ultimately feel your best. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, I've heard of this before, but is it actually real and does it really work? Honestly, no one actually knows the complete process of digestion, but I love to learn from personal experience, not just science, and I can tell you that from personal experience, using this practice of food combining definitely works. And I also love to look at nature for answers, and I've discovered that no other species except for humans go and forage and mix up all these different ingredients before consumption. All other animals eat one ingredient at a time until they're satisfied. So why not try it for a good few weeks and see if it makes a difference to you? You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Improper food combining on a regular basis causes a traffic jam in your belly, and this results in symptoms such as heartburn, upset stomach, and fermentation, and consequently producing gas and alcohol. This creates the ideal environment for disease and bacteria to flourish. What's worse, poor digestion can also contribute to malnutrition. Following the food combining guidelines will allow for easier and more effective digestion. It will reduce bloating, gas, indigestion, and bring your entire body back into balance. Different foods have different rates of digestion, and respecting this process and eating foods in easy to digest combinations ensures that things flow smoothly through the entire colon and doesn't produce gas and fermentation. When digestion is optimized, nutrients are assimilated properly, toxins are removed effectively, and energy is freed up for other metabolic functions, leaving you with a ton more energy. With food combining, you'll find yourself eating much more simply with meals that nourish your body and digest a lot more easily. This leads to an uptake of nutrients, and also as your digestion improves and you will have a ton more energy like I mentioned before, and your body will be able to cleanse and heal, and you will naturally lose weight. And this is one of my favorite benefits, which naturally resulted from an accumulation of the points that I've already spoken about. So optimal digestion leads to less bloating, effortless and increased weight loss, and this results in you achieving a flatter and more toned stomach. When you eat several foods together which are trying to digest at different rates, this causes a constriction in your stomach, which results in gas and fermentation. And this is especially important when it comes to the combination of sweet fruit and fat. This is definitely a big no-no. This combination clogs the bloodstream because sugar digests so much more quickly than fat, and this results in blood sugar imbalances. Subsequently, the candida comes along and starts to eat up the excess sugar, which, by the way, is actually the candida saving you by doing this. And this then brings your blood sugar back into balance. And when this happens regularly, this causes an imbalance of good and bad bacteria. So by eating simply and with proper food combinations, you avoid this fermentation situation and you keep your good and bad bacteria in balance and you avoid overgrowth of candida. So I solely promote a plant-based lifestyle. I personally live a 100% raw vegan lifestyle, but with these guidelines, I'm going to include foods that can be cooked as well. If you do consume some animal products, I will add little few notes at the end for you guys. So all fruit is best eaten alone on an empty stomach. If you want to mix fruits, then it's best to follow the preceding guidelines. First, we'll talk about sweet fruit. So this includes low water content fruits like bananas, dates, custard apples, and all dried fruit. They are best mixed with sub-acid fruits. The exception to this rule are melons because they digest very quickly and always need to be eaten alone. Sub-acid fruit, this includes semi-sweet fruits like mangoes, papayas, berries, apples, pears, etc. They are best mixed with sweet fruit and acid fruit. Acid fruit are the more soured fruits like lemons, limes, grapefruit, oranges, pineapples, etc. They are best mixed with sub-acid fruit and fats. Fat sources include nuts and seeds, avocados, coconut, oils, olives, etc. These are best combined with acid fruit and starches. Starchy foods include foods like potatoes, sweet potatoes, greens, pasta, carrot, beetroot, etc. These are okay when mixed with leafy greens and non-starchy vegetables. Greens and non-starchy vegetables include things like kale, spinach, lettuce, cabbage, broccoli, zucchini, onion, garlic, mushrooms, seaweed, etc. They are best mixed with starches and protein. Protein sources are foods like lentils, chickpeas, tofu, tempeh, miso, nuts and seeds. They are okay mixed with greens and non-starchy vegetables. So nuts and seeds kind of fall into two categories, which are protein and fats. They will always feel fine with greens, but I'd suggest experimenting with your own body to see how they feel with starches. So animal products like beef, chicken, fish, etc. fall into the protein category, in case you're wondering, and dairy falls into the fat category. But dairy only really combines well with acid fruits and non-green starchy vegetables, so do not mix it with starch. So a common question that I often get is, do these guidelines relate to smoothies? And I think that this is an interesting question. It seems to differ from person to person. Personally, I find that I am totally okay mixing any fruits together in smoothies. Most people, including myself as well, are completely fine with mixing leafy greens like spinach and kale, etc. with fruits in smoothies. Now, although I don't recommend combining sweet fruits with fat in smoothies, for example, bananas with avocados, or nuts and seeds. I do find that this is okay to do once in a while and doesn't cause any health issues. Basically, I think that you can be a little more lenient when it comes to smoothies because the fiber is already broken down and pre-digested for your body. I know that it's really easy to get overexcited and try and throw everything from your fridge into a smoothie, because a lot of people think that the more the better. But again, simple is best, so do your digestion and your health a favor and combine simply. Keep in mind that these are general guidelines for you to find your own unique way to feel your best. It's important to listen to your body. Remember, if you don't feel good after eating a certain combination, don't eat that combination again. So for all of you beautiful YouTube souls, I have got 2 little gifts for you. In the description below, I will put an example of an ideal day of food combining so that you have some examples to work from. And the second thing is that I have designed my own food combining chart. I think it's really beautiful and easy to use. You can download it and stick it on your fridge, or simply just have it on your computer to look at when necessary. So I will leave the link to that in the description below, and all you need to do is pop in your name and email, and that sheet will be delivered to your inbox straight away. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely share this video with people who you think might find this topic interesting. And I would love to know your experience if you have tried food combining and the benefits that you have personally noticed. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!